Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to begin this lesson by giving all praises, all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Also, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and who taught us the truth. And as always, peace, love, many blessings to the elect, starting with the 144,000, the 1/3, and the peaceable multitude scattered throughout the four winds. Unto you I say shalom. All right, this is your brother Itazawan. I'm coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Shai with another lesson. Lord willing, I do hope and pray that it's edifying. All right, in tonight's lesson, I'm going to be speaking on the increase of the fruit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, I may not entitle that as such, but that's just what I'm going to go with right now. Okay, the increase of the fruit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. And when I speak about the fruit, I'm not talking about apples and oranges and bananas. I'm talking about the believers of this truth, of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay. And we're witnessing a mass multiplication of believers in this faith. Okay. And what really prompted me to go into this is, of course, post camp, we do our briefings here in the Atlanta camp. We pretty much have 3 different camps. We got the Hedge camp, then we got the camp that's ran by the elder Ababaja. You got the camp that's being ran by the other elder Gamal. And at the post camp briefing, we all come together to just have a briefing, pretty much centralize and have a quick conference or exhortation. And, I'm just looking at the growth of the unit that the Lord, has here in Atlanta, and it said, man, the Lord is increasing his fruit. Okay. It's a lot of brothers on the outside of the camp. It's a lot of brothers on the inside of the camp. And it's to the point to where you can't help but to see the beauty of the obedience of the believers of Yahweh Bashem Shai. It's a beautiful thing to behold. Okay. And these things like this, it really should strengthen your faith to be able to see that, man, the Lord is really cultivating his best garden. The Lord is really pouring, his spirit into us, and we're growing. Okay. The Elder Apostle Tahar put out the extension to the affiliate camps, a few weeks to a month or so back. And there were certain brothers who actually responded to that invitation, that calling, and was obedient to that calling. And they're being built up now. And that's all beautiful to behold, man. Okay? Because we were once a nation that was destroyed. We were a nation that was lost and pretty much broken down. And to see all of the different believers waking up throughout the four winds of the earth, that's magnificent power. So this is the book of Isaiah 61:11. It says, "For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causeth the things that are sown in it to spring forth." And the word sown goes into the things that are planted. Okay, let's get it. All right, sown. Let's get it real quick. Zarai, I believe. Zarayai. Okay, Zarayai. All right. And it says that which is sown, sowing, things sown things are sown, something sown, a plant. Okay. So something that is planted. Okay. So the things that are being sown in the spirit are what? Are springing forth. The Lord is causing this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to bud forth. And we're seeing the increase. We're seeing the fruit of the Lord before our eyes. That's powerful, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that great fear fell upon them when they stood upon their feet in the book of Revelations. I believe it's like the 11th chapter. The 11th chapter, Salaki, that's, blue letter, tweaking. Okay? So it says, "For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causeth the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Lord power shall cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all nations." And this is just the beginning of the magnification of the church, the elect, the tabernacle of David. Is going to manifest and grow into the praise be springing forth before all other nations. They're going to look at the Lord's servants, his people, and see that power once again. They're going to see that renowned spirit. They're going to see that prestige, that honor, okay, that righteousness before all nations. And we're in the beginning process. This thing is budding, man. Okay, we're seeing the fruit, Akim, and you got to believe it. And once you see that fruit, you have to make it your business to protect that fruit and to cultivate that fruit, to allow Yahweh Shema Shai to grow the camp. Okay, that's the mission. The mission is to grow the camp. Okay, if you're a part of a camp and you've been in the camp and you're a servant, your mission should be to grow the camp. Okay, but it's through Yahweh Shema Shai that's going to actually bring that increase. Now, this is the book of 1 Corinthians 3. Okay, I'm going to read up. Okay, go to verse 5. Verse 4. For while one saith, I am of Paul, and another saith, I am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul and who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believed. Which we're all ministers. We're all servants of Yahweh Shema Shai. And there are other brothers who believe that we are ministers. But that's where it stops. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shai is the one who increases everything, who grows it. Which that's why I said, we are watching the increase of the Lord's fruit. Okay? Because he is the one that's making it bud and spring forth. Not us. Okay? It says, who then is Paul and who is Apollos, but ministers by whom ye believed, even as the Lord power gave to every man. I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. It's Yahweh Shema Shai that's doing this. Okay? It's the Lord's grace, the Lord's mercy, okay, the Lord's favor that's granting us the liberty to be able to teach and to be able to increase within the ministry. Okay, and when you see the fruit of the Lord coming down to the camp, you see all the Akim, you see the comment boards is lit, the views going up. You might visit other camps and other churches and you see that their camps are getting bigger. And then you see all the brothers on the outside of the camp. And you're like, man, y'all brothers is growing. But it's all through the Spirit. The Lord is bringing forth that increase. And he's going to bring more. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Verse 6. I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. So then neither is he that planteth in anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive according, okay, every man shall receive his own reward according to his labor. So the Lord is going to give us a recompense for our labors for gathering his fruit. The scriptures speak about how the labor is worthy of his hire. So we make it our business to go down every Saturday and preach the truth. We make it our business, to edify the flock. We make it our business to comfort one another with these words and to pray for one another and to correct one another, rebuke, reprove, hold each other accountable to it. That's why the Lord is bringing forth the increase, because we're operating within the Spirit to the best of our ability. So it's all through the Lord. Paul, as the scripture said, who is Paul and who is Apollos but ministers, on by whom ye believe. Okay? But the Lord giving us this, man, the Lord is bringing forth his fruit, and we're able to, enjoy the fruits of our labor. Okay? Let's get another scripture in Psalms. Go to Psalms 127 real quick. Psalms 127:1. Except the Lord power build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. And what house is the Lord building? The house of David, the tabernacle of David. Okay? And if the Lord is not building that house, that house that's being built has been built in vain. Look at, WTC in New York, Empire State Building, the Sears Tower, Bank of America Tower here in Atlanta. All these other famous towers throughout America and these different prestigious buildings were all built in vain. Because the Lord don't deal with buildings made with hands. That's in the scriptures. Okay? So the Lord deals with the spiritual building, the spiritual temple, that tabernacle of David. And within that house, that building or that tabernacle, the Lord is bringing forth fruit. It's to the point to where it's like, wow, man. Call halal Yahweh Bashem Awashai. This is beautiful. To see this is amazing, man. It really goes to show you that this truth has power. Okay? For all the naysayers and all the backsliding people, all of those that seek rebellion, who's heard this truth but didn't fully submit, they don't get the opportunity to see the inner workings of this body. They don't get to go and travel to different camps and see how much these camps have grown. See how much the brothers that are in the camps have grown. You might not talk to a brother for a year and a half, 2 years. And you go back and talk to him, you're like, hey, bro, you done grew in the spirit. That's because the Lord is building that house. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, let me get one more scripture before I close it out. All right, the book of Psalms 92, man. Let me see. One second. One second. I'm trying to see if I can find that one scripture. If not, then, it's all good. I believe it's in Psalms 92. One second. Yeah. Psalms 92 and 13. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of the Most High. Okay? So it's all about flourishing. The Lord, the scriptures say that I will set thee in order before thine eyes. So when these heathens walk past the camp, and these other nations, and hell, even these Israelites, these 2/3, and they walk by the camp and they see all these strong-minded men, in attention, locked in, focused, no confusion, no disorder, okay, austerity, that's because the Lord is allowing that spirit that he planted to flourish, to increase, because he did the planting, okay? He's bringing forth the increase, not man. Only thing that we're doing is ministering, man, in his service. This is his workforce, and we're the servants. And we're watching Yahweh Bashem Awashai bring forth extreme increase. And it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be even more believers coming down. 10 to 15 to 20 people on the outside of the camp listening. All kind of different women and sisters waking up. Okay, listening in quietness. The Lord is gonna get this thing right. So, Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, and Kakodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, honors, and many blessings to the elect. Until the next lesson, I say shalom.